It's disgusting, must said some white parent. Parents upset after black student at Florida high school are suspended for fighting another student who sent them racist Snapchat videos. They should have got right back on the keep it by. They should have got their.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, TZ Von Savage and J Lava is in the fucking building with the Keep It P podcast, motherfucker.
Is that the one that got Teacher of the Year? Oh no, that's another story you had sent me. Where they go?
Von Savage and J Lava on the new podcast. They Keep It P podcast where they take news, situations, and everyday occurrences and show how one could or
Black
could not be keeping it P.
I'm keeping P. As a matter of fact, keep it P. Then again, keep it PG, PE. Alright, it's Professor Griff. I'm out of here.
I ain't knocking nobody, but you see how they made the news. The other thing they made the little funny news. This is national.
They definitely trying to send a message, man. If people ain't really getting what's going on here, it's time, black people, to rise on up, man. Like, or they just gonna keep stomping on
When
it.
it's enough, gonna be enough for you.
Oh man, they can't see. So let me bring you to the light. This is. I got the scribbles in my face. All right, hold on, let me change that. I don't like the scribbles. Nah. There we go. All right, this is J Lava. This is the Keep It P podcast, and we take the news, situations, everyday occurrences, and indeed we show how, you guessed it, one could have and could not have been keeping it P. All right, that's right, yeah. Not trying to tell you what to think, trying to show you how to think, and that's the reason why we damn bust down the articles like we do. And just to be clear, this is a direct assault on the lamestream media. Our job is to show you that the lamestream media has no credibility because they will lie, cheat, steal, swallow penis, and everything in an attempt to save so-called white supremacy. All right, but I got a guy though that helps out with this journey, and let me introduce him to you. Hold on, hey, guy. Guy. Is that the Tease man? Hey, Tease. What's going on, Tease, bro?
What's the word with you, brother? I just got a little hashtag. These nuts. Hashtag I rise with R. Kelly now.
Period.
And Kyrie Irving. And that boy Ice Cube too.
Period.
That turned down 2 movies because they told him he got the jab on up. Now,
Period.
He didn't tell you not to take it. He said he ain't taking it.
That's what he said.
You sucker him. See.
Yes, sir. Real spills around here.
I ain't gonna hit y'all with nothing else. Ron Savage, yo, what's going on?
Yeah, real spills around here. For real. So this one we decided to cover because of the ridiculousness. Basically what they're trying to tell you is you need to be comfortable under so-called white supremacy, and you shouldn't make any waves or make any noise. What you should do is try to understand why the white supremacists are so white supremacists, or fake white supremacy, and try to understand them and live up under it and just go along with it. That's what their aim is. They don't want you to say nothing, and they're targeting the kids early, okay? All right? There's some parallels between the public school system and the penal system. Uncanny parallels, like the trays, like the design, like the policing of students. Like, there's a lot. But let's get into this article because I want y'all to see. Now, this is from a Yahoo and Atlanta Crack Star. So we already know with an Atlanta Black Star article, there's going to be shenanigans. Parents of the black student at Florida High School are infuriated after they say their children were suspended for getting into an altercation with a white student who sent them a resurfacing video of two white boys making racist remarks, but the students in the video were not disciplined. So basically, what they saying is that the school 100% backs subjugation and anti-black racism. Period.
Correct, Mundo.
Hold on. You see that? A boy could be heard saying in the video that has since gone viral before pointing directly at the camera and stating, "It's a nigger." One of the boys in the video was spotted wearing a KKK-like hood. The clip was said to have been made over the summer, but only just recently shared. The clip wasn't. It doesn't matter how old the clip is. See how?
Right.
See, Atlanta crack stars.
That takes away the racism in the clip because it was old. Like slavery. It's old.
You get over it. The clip was sent via social media app Snapchat to several black students, two of whom play football for Yulee High School in Nassau County near Georgia-Florida border. The group immediately confronted the student who sent the official video, which led to a physical altercation. In the video, only the black students and the individual who sent out the clip but did not appear in it were suspended for 5 days. There were no injuries reported. Well, first of all, they shouldn't be suspended at all.
At all.
Black students or the students that shared it to white students?
I'm talking about the students that shared it, period. Like, kept it going.
Right.
Like, I'm saying, like, if a black student shared it to another black student, like, hey, look at this, man. Look what they're doing at the school.
True, okay.
That's one thing. But if you sent it like, hey, ha, 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 ain't this funny? Bam, you perpetuated that.
And you should be held accountable. A parent who asked to remain anonymous to defend themselves actively and targeted because of their race. It's disgusting.
See, you're a buster. You're not doing nothing commendable. You're a buster and a coward. You're not to be commended.
Because basically what you're saying is, I want to trick on so-called white supremacy, but I don't want to know it was me.
Come on, fam. Because it's that bad. And I may get it real bad.
Right.
Because that's how it's going on over here.
Yeah, because they're going to definitely shun you if you speak against the group, which is something that black people need to do. But anyway.
Period.
It's disgusting, the unnamed parent added. The fact that the kids that made this vile, nasty, distasteful video is still walking around the campus while you have kids who confronted him to defend themselves are sitting at home with 2/3 of the problem. I can agree with that, but you're still a buster because you're anonymous.
That's why you got your hood on. Your make-believe hood, your I'm trying to phrase it right, but you got your hood on right now, hiding yourself, shielding yourself from identity. These are so disgusting and vile and
shut
so
up,
much.
Yeah,
so
like just
hiding your identity.
Exactly. Nassau County School Assistant Superintendent Mark Durham released a statement defending the suspension. Oh, you're defending it. So basically, parents, that's all you need to know is that he's defending the acts of the white kids practicing anti-black racism. He's cool with that. The district was made aware of the video that was recorded this summer. Gotta say the summer again, huh? Try to put some date on it, huh?
Distance. You gotta put distance between the school and the video. See, it wasn't made on school grounds. It wasn't even made during school time.
Yeah. But recently, on to several Yulee School High School, the video contained racial slurs and images. It resulted in a physical altercation involving several students. Disciplinary actions consistent with the district's code of conduct may have been given to students involved in the altercation and incident staff. That video. Melissa Ricks, whose child plays on the football team, told reporters that she was enraged when she got the word of the incident and how her son's involvement. It is 21 and until people start screaming, nothing is going to change, Mother said. I have never felt rage like this in my life. To know that this video was sent directly to my kid and half of my babies that are on the football team. Do you know what that feels like? Ricks believes that the administration proposed lacked an anti-racism component, starting that the issue of outward racism in our school that has not been brought awareness to. She added, all we need is an administration who cares about the issues and who is willing to publicly bring awareness to our students and our community that they are actively looking for ways to resolve the problem and bring parents and students in to figure out what can stop the allowance of separation. Well, see, that was well spoken. You ain't tell no lies, but what I'm saying is you asking for the wrong thing, man.
Way wrong thing.
I mean, it should be blatant apparent that they don't give a fuck about working with, circumventing, accosting, anything, those who are involved in this kind of behavior. So you kind of like screaming on deaf ears, pretty much. What you need to do, what needs to happen, if some parents or they little kids got their ass whooped, maybe if the parents had to, you know, reap the consequences of their child's actions, then just maybe, and that wouldn't even happen. You want to know why? You want to know why?
You want to know why?
Because of racism is ingrained in the culture.
Period. From
the early ages of Dr. Seuss, they talk about what would you do if the black figure in a dark part of town that is black. Like, I read that book, and when I seen that shit, I was like, a jaboo? What, a jigaboo?
Right.
So that's Dr. Seuss for you. So this is ingrained. So I think the only way to knock out that ingrainment is to rattle a few of those brain cells. Maybe a little blunt force trauma to the head might knock some sense into some people. It seems like it did this time. So
allegedly.
Players on the football team had intended to skip the game or kneel as an act of dissent. However, the school administration warned them that taking this route will result in forfeiting the remainder of the season. So now they're saying if your children want to stand up against racism, then they're going to have to suffer consequences. When are y'all going to stand up? Y'all should be at the school right now.
Right now.
There should be an emergency PTA meeting. There should be a black PTA.
Where you at, NAACP? Ain't you for
NAACP? Who?
What you supposed to do?
The national.
I thought.
What?
Oh.
What is color people? Them niggas?
Advancement? Oh, Urban League. I thought you was supposed to.
The Urban who?
Al Sharpie. What? I thought you were I thought Crump off the book. Crump.
Instead, student athletes carried white jerseys onto the field in honor of their two teammates who were suspended. So that's all they get. But let me tell y'all something about this school shit. Y'all automatically should know, if you don't know, that the people with slaves don't be kidding. The people with slaves don't be fair and understanding to your kids in an environment that they control, especially when some of their kids are around and they got to treat their kids like they treat the adults in society. Hey, you did something wrong, it's all right because you're white. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. No matter how heinous the crime was, no matter how many people you killed, you are gonna get a lionizing review, maybe some Burger King on the way to jail. You're gonna get the lowest bail possible and the opportunity to plead out to a lesser sentence so that doesn't go on your record and ruin your life further until you decide to commit another crime that's so big that they gotta get you. I don't know what, like killing 3, 4, 5 people maybe? That's the only time you get got.
Yeah, you gotta serial it and then who knows?
Listen, man.
You still gonna get some Culvers in a ball massaging.
Right. What is the solution here, black people? The black people, it is, if you can, homeschool your kids. It's time for the mass exodus. It's the mass exodus of the education system. Or you got to equip your kids mentally for the microcosm of a school that they're going to be going to, because it is eerily and similarly the same as the world that they're going to encounter when they're done. There's going to be white supremacy practice. There's going to be tethers and immigrants that practice white supremacy to curry favor with so-called white supremacy. So they gonna go harder than even the white supremacists is trying to show that they down. We ain't got no friends.
And deception.
We ain't got no friends. We ain't got no friends. So for y'all to think that y'all could drop y'all kids off in this sort of kind of environment and somehow that they safe for the 8 hours a day that they're not with you, think again. And I'd say you probably want to get a little bit more involved and pay a little bit more attention to what's going on with your babies at school, because it's a war zone at school too. You think your black ass out here in life,
that is the war zone.
You think your ass out here in life catching the flux? Well, think about the flux that they catch it in that little cesspool of a controlled environment with a bunch of bunch of horny ass Karens and Kens waiting for the opportunity to molest and all of that.
Straight up.
Have you noticed that they don't really pull that shit with black students at school?
They don't.
Have you noticed that?
I have. I have.
Okay. Have you noticed that you don't really hear no black teachers doing that shit at all? I've never heard a black teacher doing that shit at all.
I have.
You have?
No, I've noticed it.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I'm like, you have? When?
Nah, I've noticed it.
I know it ain't been all year on all the stories we done. All 1,500 of them.
You heard me. True story.
Yeah. So, again, man.
That ain't even counting the multiple that we do on Patreon.
All right. Yeah. Matter of fact, man, if y'all didn't know, there's exclusive stories that go to Patreon that never see the light of day here on YouTube, and that's because we can't talk about them in the way that we want to. Like, either there's disparagement of black people, or there's just some light love tapping going on. But we can't put the family business out there in front of mixed company. So if y'all want the real, or if y'all just want to suggest a story that we should do, or bring awareness to an upcoming event or something like that the B1 Grassroots needs to be aware of, hit that Patreon. Shout out to the 3 new Patreons that we got. We see y'all. Thanks for coming on in, and as always, we'll be on tomorrow and Thursday in the worst way. Come rain, sleet, or snow. Goddamn it, we're gonna be there. Other than that, y'all see this shirt right here? I ain't got it on today, but it's dope. It say no ain't. What I was gonna say is, with that being said, if you really want to about this shit, I'm gonna try to look around you and the content that you pay, whether it's sports, whether movies, whether TV shows, whatever, music. Why don't you see over? I think that you are interested. I mean, say you don't know what they talk about, but when you get a little little okay, bang.
Shaking.
How do we do that? And you niggas talking about letting you out and doing everything on the sun, which you say along with the lyrics. We're supposed to think. If it's okay for them, if it's okay for them, I mean, I'm saying,
bro, we just get it.
I know that's right. I mean, you encourage your favorite all the world stop.
Yeah, your daughter.
Dance routines, she should know at that age. Anyway, I feel like you'll start messing with the stream. I see it happening now. Love is blessed. No hobby. This piece. Alright, so if you got something to do, cuz I can eat, I can do my little workout and shit, and then
let me call these folks. The earlier the better.
Yeah.
Wherever they at, it's already late.
Hey, Redman is in the building.
Music TV.
Ways for you to run my cash.
Check reparation. Check reparation. Check reparation. Check reparation. Check reparation. Check reparation. Check reparation.
Tryna bring it back. Tryna bring it back.
You can catch me on the book or DM me at IG. Consider me. Don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I'm a slave with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look.
Taking flight, change your life in one night by 2 a.m. if you do it right. Up late like midnight. Small fish, big appetite. Get an extra 4 if you whip it right. Got good gas and it's light bright. Got big balls and a good pipe. One call it inside.
Wave that you could just